All right, so I need better wireless connectivity on my Windows box. Um, the internet I don't have to worry about. That is strictly on a hard line, Ethernet, stuff like that. I need something for the wireless side regarding new earbuds and a new antenna for it. So I've bought both, and I want to give a little review of that today on ListQuest. All right. Welcome on back to the Anchorage, and it's me, Ivan, and this is my home, and I'm doing some videos for different things, such as this, which is ListQuest, as you can see from the stars up there in the corner. And a few years back, I purchased my Windows box. It's got Windows 10 on it. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm on the ESU, so I don't have to worry about that so much. And I never really use it to go out on the internet. Occasionally I do, but it's usually to safe stuff, whatever. But either way, it came with its own antenna for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which happens to be this guy, you know. Kind of neat. It's magnetic. It can stick up to the side of the computer box. And of course, if I want to have it on the desk or something like that, I can just go like that and have it sit up like that. And, it's all right. And I lost it for a long time. And when in actuality, it was right up there. And then I saw it kind of poking out from the shelf. And I'm like, I wonder if yep, it is. And I pulled it down. I retested it, and it does work. It's really good. But on the connectivity, as far as me being able to use, let's say, like a Bluetooth microphone, there is an ever slight amount of delay, just out of sync, and that's annoying. For me, I want perfect in sync, and this is kind of good. It does this thing. It's from Asus or Asus, however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Asus. The cable itself is very thin, as you see here. And I don't know if these are brass or what, but I like the color. It's brass colored. The little screw pieces, that go on to the connectors on the back of the motherboard. Because this connects directly to the motherboard. So we do that. But it's only about 2 feet long. And, it's like, I have to keep this thing like right at that box the whole time. So it's like connectivity is passable, stuff like that. I like the magnet, but it's got issues with that. And I had a Bluetooth capable headset, but they were over ear type. But in the past few months, I actually got rid of them. I donated them to the building because we've got 20 some odd units in here, and it could get a better life with somebody else. So it's great for listening to music. The quality on it is great, but for what I wanted to use them for, didn't quite work out. So I donated it out to the building, and they are in the building somewhere getting a better life. So recently I wanted to, get something else. So I went out and I bought the On brand earbuds. There you go. I bought these, and I've got them right here. And I would open it up to let them pair up, but at the same time, the input on the box is active, so I'm not going to turn them on right now. I'm going to test these out. I have used them. They are excellent, and the battery life is great on them. The construction is nice and durable and sturdy. It's very good, and they're very passable. So right off the bat, these get 4 stars. They're just really good. Now, I do know that when using them with the computer, You know, it's like, you know, it is a Bluetooth microphone, stuff like that. Works great on my phone. The signal's fantastic, and the quality of the voice is really good. But on the computer, you can tell right away that it's a, you know, that it's, you know, wireless, Bluetoothy earbud thing, and stuff like that. But that's just the nature of the beast, you know. But in either sense, regardless, on brand, they make good stuff. It's a 4-star. So that takes care of the earbuds that I got. That takes care of those. Now it's just the, you know, the big main thing for this video, and that would happen to be this guy. This is my new Wi-Fi Bluetooth antenna. I'm imagining one of these is for Wi-Fi and the other one is for Bluetooth. Now, this is from a company. I bought it off Amazon. So there's the box for it. It's by 8wood. So it's a Wi-Fi antenna. Get my glasses here. So it's got a magnetic base. I did test that on the refrigerator. I just stuck to it. The magnet is very good on it. And let's see. It's MIMO, whatever design. Okay, whatever that is. Signal improves. Okay. My expectation for a signal improvement would be the elimination of that little tiny delay, you know? So if I was to visually represent it, I want, let's say, I'll use my fingers here. If I want, you know, typically it's like this. So if I go down and it's matched up, you want that kind of parallel latency where there's no delay. But what it's doing is like this. You know, I gotta watch out for my mic. But yeah, so going in sync. Here's both transmission and reception. That's what I want. What I was getting was this. So do that again. It was just getting just out of sync. And I mean, barely. But I notice it, and I don't want that. And I'm sure that other people will notice it. And I'll be testing that out in this video after I get this hooked up. But with this, you know, this is a multi-positional set of antennas like that. So, and it's a good magnet. So what I'd like to do is be able to mount this on the back of my monitor arm post that they hang off of, you know, which is also an on brand. And I want to be able to do that. And of course I could twist them like that, which is good. Sorry, that's Matic. She wanted Egg McMuffins this morning, and it was 11:45 when she let me know that. So she, of course, she was crying on text and everything like that. I'm like, yeah, those are yummy, but they're all gone now. And I got to do a hand. I got to go to the grocery store today. I need some more turkey. But yeah, but regardless of that, back to this. You know, what I'd like to do is mount this on the back of that post because it's made out of steel. Have this back there and have the antennas going straight up. And I think that'll work out really well. The cable on it, I mean, it's nice. You can see it's nice and thick. What did I do with the other? So here's that one that came with the computer, very thin. This one is thick, and it is much longer than 2 feet. It's got you know, the twist tie. Is it righty, tighty, lefty, loosey, the way it should be? Nope. It's righty, loosey, lefty, tighty. That's because it's made from China. All right, so the cable, I mean, look at that. That is thick. So if I hold up the other one somewhat, or try to, so you can see the difference. Yeah, there we go. See that difference? So the shielding on this is very good. And it's quite thick. throw you on the floor. And let's get this drawn up. Oh yeah, this is like, oh, approximately 6-ish feet for the cable. It's got the same brass colored connectors, screw connectors on the back, on the end. I like that. That's very nice. Construction is nice, strong, durable, very good. Moving the antennas is easy, but it's got some, I'm not going to say heft, but you know, it's firm. It's a firm grip. So that's really good. So I'd like to mount this on the back of the monitor arm post. Have them sitting up like this. And then want to run this down behind and into the ports, the screw ports on the back of the motherboard. So I want to test this. So I'm going to get this thing set up, and I'm going to answer Matic, and then I'll get my earbuds turned on, give it a test, and see what it sounds like. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it so I can give a review on the sound quality as well as the sync to see if the sync is improved. So why don't I go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in a second. On the back of that, but of course it's round. It's round, so it wants to flop around. I gotta work at this. Hold on. I'm gonna try. All right, so I've got it mounted, and I've found that I might actually need to stand it up on the desk flat. I mean, I've got spots for it next to the post for the monitor arm, but yeah, so we do that. I think I might need to adjust the input volume, and based from what I'm seeing, it might actually be delayed. The sound quality is the sound quality because it's actually the microphones built into these things. It is what it is. So there we go. I need to go back and review. It might just be that slight delay still. If it is, then using these might not be what I want to use. I might just want to go ahead and keep using this. I'll keep that out of the way for the moment. And so, yeah, I'm going to go back, review that, and decide on my things. And I'll also decide on what my review of this is going to be. So I shall return. Okay, so I'm going to do, I have to refilm this segment because when I did it, I had the wrong microphone active at the time. I've got this mic active now, and I did change the gain on it a little bit, so it's a hair louder. Hopefully it's not too much. I hope it's all right. I might put it back, or I might bring it down a half a decibel. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, for the review. All right, so, excuse me. First, we'll talk about the On brand. I've already covered that one. This gets 4 stars because the construction is very good. On brand has very good product quality, and they fit nice, they sound nice, the earphone quality is good. Excuse me. Microphone quality, it is what it is. It's really sort of meant for phone, so and it's fine for that. That's Maddox, sorry. We're teasing each other at the moment. Innocent stuff. Anyways, so the earbuds get 4 stars. I don't give 5. And why don't I give 5 for this one? Well, I don't do them generally, and for the fact it's Walmart. So the end of story there. Okay, the antenna, very good build quality. The signal strength, the pickup is very good. The alignment of the signal is good. The Basically meaning the sync up is nice. There's no delay on it or anything like of that sort. I may, because of the way that it's currently mounted to the monitor post, that's round, so it's cockeyed. I may just stand it up on the desk. I've got a spot I can put it. No big deal, but in either sense. Quality is good. The magnet's nice and strong, or strong enough. I mean, it still comes off very easily, but it holds nice and tight and firm. Construction quality of the antennas themselves are okay. They are, good quality, tough, very nice, easy to move around, and the grip on them, on the fulcrum or the pivot point, it's nice and firm. It's very good. The rest of that, let's see. Well, the box. Just talking on the box itself. I don't know if I actually covered that, so I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to dig it out of the trash. It was just sitting on top. I had thrown it away because I don't need it anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I cleaned my glasses so that because they were kind of musty, but neither sense. Okay, so application: Wi-Fi signal booster repeater, wireless PCIe network card, notebook, PC, desktop, computer, external USB network adapter. That's a long one. Wireless routers, WLAN AP, and hotspot wireless range extender, built-in Wi-Fi Bluetooth motherboards, FPV, security cameras, etc. For installation, this is where, here's where we're getting the Chinese side of it, because this is made in China. It says so right there, and it says so right there. Isn't that great? Unscrew your current antennas and screws these, with an S, screws these to RP-SMA connectors in theirs place, with an S at the end of theirs place. Please check the interface of the network device. If not RP-SMA female, please try to use adapters to convert. This didn't come with any adapters. If you're going to say to use adapters, you should at least provide a janky piece of garbage of an adapter that works. You did not do that. Okay. The antenna base is magnetic. You can put it on metal surface. All right, so I got to throw the accent on. The antenna base is magnetic. You can put it on metal surface. Okay. All right. I don't know if that's my Mandarin is horrible. So my Mandarin accent is horrible. So there's that. Features: improved signal strength. Yes. Maintain stable connection. Mostly. You may have heard a little tick or clip or something like that. I think that might be regarding the connection, but that's also from the microphone side of things. So, yeah. Long extension cord. Yeah, the thing's about 6 or so feet. Multi-angle rotatable stub antennas. Okay, multi-angle rotatable, yes. Stub antennas, no. My understanding / definition of stub would be short, like 2, maybe 3 inches. These are like 6 or 7 inches. They're out here, they're not here. This would be stub. This is not. So they got that wrong. But, we can't, okay, Matic. We can't diss them too much because they're Chinese. They're trying. So, but they've got a good product. It's very good. It gets 4 stars. It doesn't get 5 for 2 reasons. Well, I never give 5-star reviews because there's always something. And the second is it's from Amazon, it's Amazon, and it's Chinese. Is there anything on this thing that goes out to the CCP or the PRC or whatever it is, or goes to the government, stuff like that. No, it's just an antenna. There's nothing really that says, hey, we want to spy on you. There's nothing in there for that. So, you know, this is an innocent piece of tech. So it's just an antenna. So there we go. Oh, yeah, that's what you might think, but you never know. It's an antenna. It's fine. You know, it's like, you know, if they had somebody that could use proper English, that would be better. But, you know, I don't know if it's coming out of Shenzhen or anywhere else like that, Shanghai, you know, whatever. Either way, that's the end of that. It gets 4 stars from me. So there we go. That is my review of the 8-wood Wi-Fi Bluetooth antenna, and I'm going to enjoy using this thing. It works really good. I'll stand it up on my desk in this little spot over there. Cord's plenty long enough. It's nice and durable. The wires are nice and thick, and it's very good. So I'm going to take it from there. So thank you very much for coming along, and Skál, and we will talk to you later.